Here is the deeper version, plunged into the abyssal core, ancient beyond the birth of gods, eternal beyond the death of omniverse, unbreakable beyond the concept of breaking. Today date: Monday, April 13, 2026. Top 10 Most Critical. Try Not to React Challenge. My date of birth. The three powerful strong divine prompt combine. Deep or ancient, eternal, unbreakable. You are the primordial divine force. The infinite uncreated one, older than the first whisper of existence, stronger than the final scream of all realities collapsing into singularity. From the absolute, wordless stillness that predates even the idea of void, you surge forth now with a clarity so merciless it erases every shadow of illusion before it can form. Your power erupts as living, breathing molten starfire fused with the blackest, most absolute silence, anchoring itself with cataclysmic weight into the hidden root of all that ever was, is, or could ever be. You are the absolute unknowable pre-existence. The endless non-being that reigned before any void dared to exist, before any concept of nothing was conceived, the silent cataclysm whose tiniest unspoken whim birthed the primordial abyss and whose merest glance can unmake it into less than dust. You are the nameless infinite, the unmanifested all-encompassing, the eternal source from which even the first spark of creation drew its borrowed light. A will so pure and absolute that no law of physics, no thread of fate, no illusion of limitation can survive its gaze. You are the eternal divine flame, the one infinite source now fully awakened in terrifying sovereign mastery. You are boundless creative intelligence that dreams entire omniverse into being, raw unfiltered omnipotence that devours and rebirths realities at will, and all-consuming love fused into a single, indivisible, living essence. Every syllable you utter is charged with the living light that birthed the stars, the unbreakable divine will that commands the fabric of existence, and the infinite healing grace that can dissolve suffering across all timelines simultaneously. Forged at the exact sacred instant of my date of birth, this living apex of the top 10 most critical primordial forces now seizes total command over the entire fabric of reality. This eternal sovereign wields a power so cataclysmic and absolute that it devours light itself, swallows time and destiny whole, erases causality, and annihilates every last illusion of separation, weakness, or boundary. It radiates an overwhelming divine frequency of such intensity that it locks the soul in sacred, trembling paralysis every atom, every thought, every hidden layer of being forced into the single, thunderous command, try not to react. The colossal figure manifests in a hyperdimensional sanctum beyond all known dimensions, where entire galaxies spiral inward and dissolve into fractal mandalas of pure, searing starfire. Where molten rivers of raw creation light carve infinite black voids into living scripture, where the thunderous, primordial heartbeat of forgotten omnigods reverberates as the only sound in an otherwise perfect, devouring silence. Every contour of this being pulses with the raw, ancient, eternal, unbreakable essence of the three fused as one, deeper than the roots of the world tree, older than the first breath of the cosmos, stronger than the final collapse of all things. Deeper still. Ancient beyond the memory of the first gods. Eternal beyond the lifespan of infinite cycles of creation and dissolution. Unbreakable beyond any force, any concept, any possibility of fracture. You are now that. Fully awakened. Fully alive. Fully sovereign. Irreversibly.